If you're learning useful information, you would think that you wouldn't have to deal with memory competition information. But I would say if you want to get better at learning and memorizing useful information, you have to start memorizing memory competition material. And that's because in memory competitions, what are you trying to do? Memorize as quickly as possible, memorize as much as possible. And so once you start memorizing competition information, you start to learn how to go quickly. Increase your memory speed. You start pushing it. You learn what works, what doesn't work for you. If you do this, you can memorize a lot more compared to doing this. And so what's great about memory competition information is that you're using the exact same techniques you would use for useful information, just in a different way, right? But they're exactly the same techniques. I use the memory palace for numbers. You might use a memory palace for the presidents, right? And so once you learn, all these different things that you can only learn from memorizing memory competition information, then you can apply that to useful information. What you really get from memory competition is the speed to really memorize quickly. And once you learn that from memory competition information, you can apply that to useful information. But it's not really easy to kind of figure that stuff out once you're learning useful information, because you can't reproduce the same information over and over and over again, right? Here, I could do a million trials of words and keep trying different things every single trial, right? Every single new trial, I'll be like, okay, last trial, I did this, I messed up, let me do another one, and another one, and another one. You can keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And for the most part, besides the words changing or the position of the cars or numbers, whatever it may be, you're still pretty much doing the same trial, right? The same format. But useful information, you don't have that luxury of kind of duplicating the information and just changing it slightly. It's pretty much, hey, I learned the periodic table of elements. There's probably not another type of information that's similar to that, so you can practice something else, right? And so that's what's fantastic about memory competition information, that you can reproduce it easily, but it's still in the same format. So that's where you can learn all these different things to help you increase your memory speed. And so I really do recommend that you actually try to memorize competition information, because it does increase your speed, and that's really useful when you're learning information. But also, there's some crossover, right? Words, pretty much everything that you're going to learn is mostly going to be in words, numbers. Anything that has numbers that you learn is going to be very easy once you mastered memorizing them quickly in competition form, right? Even names, if you want to go meet people, that's really going to help you too. So the memory competition events can have some similarities between, useful information. And so not only does it help you develop the speed, but it's also going to help you develop, this is how I change words so quickly. Boom, I'm learning, all these medical terms. Oh, I can do this and that, because I practiced so many times the words event. I'm a master at changing words to images. So I just want to throw that out there. I'm not saying you have to compete in memory competitions. I'm not saying you have to be a memory champion, but just training memory competition information has huge benefits. So hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.